Happy Friday, Roanshaw Ranchers. I know I normally don't show me, but I wanted to talk to you first off today about Give 716. We are 1 week away. It is a huge giving event, an epic big giving event in Western New York, and I wanted to model the shirt that they are giving away to 3,000 donors if you give $70.16. So actually that would be $71.60 because it's 716. So it's a kind of retro look. If you're into the that 70s show, that's what kind of it reminds me of. But it's a pretty cool t-shirt, and this year we are looking to raise 4 months worth of food for Harry and Louie. And you can go to give716.org, do a search for us and Roanshaw Ranch Draft Horse Rescue, and you will see our page where you can give. Another important note is that they have power hours, and what that is that they have sponsors that are matching gifts. And just like last year, Dave and Adam's Card World is going to be matching up to $25,000. But they are specifically matching only donations for animal rescues. So that's us. So 9 o'clock on Friday the 15th, they will be matching up to $25,000 in donations. So that's not all at one time. They're only matching per organization $1,000. So if you give over $1,000, that's not going to count. So just to clarify, it's not like one organization can get $25,000. They're spreading it out amongst the organizations. So it's pretty important. If you donate, if you plan on donating, please donate right at 9 o'clock on Friday, and Dave and Adams will match our funds. So I'll have more about Give 716 during this upcoming week, and on Thursday and Friday when the event is actually going on. So, having said that, let's talk about the boys. So Harry and Louie are actually on the same side today. Woohoo! So we can start with Harry. So Harry has been doing exceptionally well with being in with the herd. He has fit right in, like he has been part of the herd from the get-go, and it is pretty amazing, actually. He, as you can tell, does not like flies. So he doesn't spend a whole lot of time during the day out on pasture. He hangs out in here, and he'll try and go out. He'll make it for a couple minutes, hang out with them, and then he runs right back in. The nighttime is really when he is spending time with everybody, and really seems to be enjoying it. I keep an eye on him during the night. You know, I rarely sleep during the night, so I'm up usually a couple times checking on things. So at some point during the night, usually between, around 11 or 12 o'clock, they all meander up here and sleep. And he is right here. He actually spends a lot of time with Louie. They have really partnered up, and Louie will lay sprawled out in the barn or in front of the barn, and Harry stands over him. So, Louie feels comfortable enough to lay down around him, and that he's going to protect him. And, it's a really beautiful, beautiful thing to see. You guys know, if you've been listening to me for a while, herd dynamics is fascinating to me. So for Louie to lay down, he doesn't often lay down to the point that I can, when I come around, that I see that he's laying around. And since he's been paired up with Harry, Louie has been laying down during the evening, and I have been, when I come out to feed in the morning, and I do feed very, very early so that I can get to work, 9 times out of 10, he's still sleeping. And 9 times out of 10, he does not get up even when Harry is being fed. So he'll sleep through Harry's feeding and is comfortable enough now to do so. So it's very, very nice to see Louie laying down and, relaxing and, just feeling comfortable. It has to be helping with his neurological condition because he's at ease and at peace, versus him always being stressed out, which, he is kind of a high anxiety horse. So for whatever reason, Harry calms him down. So, I have always said everything happens for a reason. And, I think part of Harry's mission is to help out Louie in any way that he can. So kudos to Harry. The big guy's making a difference here. So Chase decided to join us, but so what's been going on with Louie, other than him feeling very comfortable, is you probably noticed I have not put him back in his boots. He has been walking around really, really well, and has been, other than when he's on stones, and none of them are walking real good on the super hard stones right now. But he when he gets out on the grass and the pasture, he enjoys walking around, and he even trots a little. So he's not a real big fan of the flies either. He has a titch more tolerance than Harry does. Honestly, not much. A lot of times they will come in together and they'll trot in together. So he is feeling comfortable enough with his feet that he will trot in, and he is not displaying the rear leg twitching that he has. I think for whatever reason, the summer is just his time. He seems to do really, really well in the summertime as far as his neurological condition. So I don't know. I think he just goes in cycles. I think the fall tends to be a little tough for him, and the winter, but as things warm up a little bit, he seems to do better. So he's doing really, really well right now. I've been working with him on the training challenge, and there's some things he can't do, which is fine. If he's physically can't do it, we don't do it. But he's doing really, really well with the challenge overall. I'm also working with Harry, but there's some things that Harry is not up to at this point. For example, that last weekend we were dealing with a flag. Introducing a flag, and I knew Harry was not going to be able to handle that. I can't just throw things at him like that. So I worked with Louie on it, and it was the first time that we dealt with a flag, and he did really, really well. He was, a little bit concerned at first But he calmed down quickly and realized that he was going to be okay. And we got to the point that I was able to stand on a mounting block and move him around with the flag, which, you know, for a first go round with it is really, really, really good. And especially with a high anxiety horse like he is. So I was super proud of him. So he enjoys it. You know, I have to weave the line between, you know, pushing him too far and, you know, getting him anxious, which then triggers his neurological condition. And, Harry, and, triggering his neurological condition and, you know, and making sure that he's learning and realizes that it's not going to hurt him. So it's a balancing act, but it's all part of training, and it's all part of you know, getting him, you're all right, buddy, getting him to where he needs to be. So what is going on here is that Charlie is in the background. You can probably see his white legs. And Harry does not challenge Charlie. Wherever Charlie goes, Harry moves away from. If Charlie wants to be somewhere, he does not challenge Charlie at all. He'll stand next to him, but he normally does not try and eat with him. He will eat with Louie. And he sometimes eats with Chase, but he will not eat with Charlie. So back to Louie. He so I'm super proud of him. You know, I'm still trying to get him with the trick training. You know, once again, it's, you know, I really want to teach him to lay down. But I don't want to stress him out if he's, you know, there's some days that it's more difficult for him to lay down than others. So, I'm still working on it, and hopefully I'll get to unveil a trick of him laying down, at some point. But other than that, the boys are doing really, really well. We almost have all of our hay in for the year. We have one more load to go that actually is coming in on Sunday. We will probably unload on Monday, and that's it. We'll be all set for the winter, which is nice. We don't have to worry about loading anything in. That's really it, guys. Like I said, I will be posting more about Give 716 and how you can help. If you're not able to give, as always, spread the word. You know, the more people that know about us, you know, hopefully they'll support us if they, you know, if they're so inclined. So I'll have more posts this week. But until then, have a great weekend, and we will talk next week. Be well, Roan Shire Ranchers.